Okay, so I had to share what I found at Costco this week as well as at Sprouts. Those have been my go-to grocery stores lately. Costco has been it for years, but Sprouts I'm really loving. I'm gonna share all the things that I got that are dairy-free, gluten-free, that are whole foods based, and we really try to concentrate on leaving all the junk out because gluten-free does not mean that it's automatically healthy. There can be a lot of just processed foods, and we try to stay away from that as much as we possibly can. So just like anything else, gluten-free can be extremely processed with crazy ingredients and things that we wouldn't necessarily eat or find healthy for our family in particular. So the gluten-free, dairy-free things that I share on this channel are focused more on real whole foods that are actually going to nourish your body, that your body can use and understand. So stay tuned to see what I got from Costco and from Sprouts. I cannot wait to share with you some of our brand, like new favorites from Costco. But if you are looking for, you know, some healthy snacks to take, some items that have decent ingredients in them, I'm just gonna start with the two things I'm most excited about. Okay, so first up, I've just got to share what I'm super excited about. Last week I found these at my Costco. This week they were still there, so I encourage you to do this if you have a Costco in your area. Get two if you can of something that is new. It lets the store know that you really like that product, and we vote with our dollars. We tell stores, you know what I mean? We're demanding that they supply and demand, right? That they supply these things that we're really into. So first up, these bad boys are absolutely phenomenal. It is so, check out the ingredients. It is so hard to find grain-free, gluten-free products that are not just filled with a bunch of rice and a bunch of soy and a bunch of corn. We try to avoid those if we possibly can, and we want things that are made out of a real whole food. A cassava root is a real whole food, and these are cassava flour pretzels. They're grain-free. You cannot tell the difference of these and, you know, your average pretzel. If you're gluten-free and you're looking for something crunchy to munch on, these are for you. My son loves these just in a trail mix or just dipped in some peanut butter. So of course we get our peanut butter from Costco. Love this brand. Kirkland's organic peanut butter. This is $10 in my area. I'll put the price on the screen. But what we love about these is they are made with Valencia peanuts. Most peanuts grow below ground and can actually, if they're not produced right, they can actually form a lot of mold because damp, dark places are where mold likes to grow. So Valencia peanuts in particular grow above ground, so you're less likely to have issues with mold. I have issues with certain peanut butters, but I don't have issues with this one. I still can't eat it a ton, but if you're looking for just a delicious creamy peanut butter that has nothing in it but peanuts and salt, this is your go-to. So love this, love it dipped with these pretzels. My son loves it, so it's a hit here. The next thing I found at Costco, and I was super excited, was not just that they had this, I love Simple Mills brand, but they had it on sale. So if you are in the lookout for just, I don't know if you remember these. You remember like Teddy Grahams? They were like honey Teddy Grahams or something like that. And they were these little tiny bears. These taste exactly like it. So it was like the cinnamon honey grams. This is the Simple Mills brand, and it is made with a seed and nut flour blend of cashew, sunflower, flax, and watermelon seed. And it's made with, I'll let you look at the ingredients. But these are absolutely delicious. We have already opened the bag, which if you are not new to my grocery hauls, you know that I'm a real family and we actually eat this food. And I'm not going to have my family starve because I want to show you what I got. So that's what I got from Costco. Also the Simple Mills crackers. These are our favorite. They're delicious. We love them. We love the price of this one. This one's 10 bucks. I like to get it when it is on sale for $7.99. I'll usually pick up 2 and I'll have enough crackers for the entire month. So they have 2 large bags on the inside of this, and it's just a really great deal. So got those. If you saw the last Costco haul, you may have seen this before, but this is the Purely Elizabeth, and I absolutely It's the best granola I've ever had. We eat this like a cereal. I mix it with some other things to keep it from spiking blood sugar, since it is granola and it's a little higher in sugar, but the ingredients are amazing. They have things like amaranth and quinoa, coconut sugar and coconut oil, and this is one of the only granolas that I can eat without sneezing my head off. If you have histamine intolerance, you know what I'm talking about. I'll link that video somewhere. But this giant bag was on sale for, I want to say it was $6, something like $5.79. Next up, another Siete brand. I'm like, Siete and Simple Mills are some of my favorites. If you eat like we do, you're probably familiar with them. If not, I hope that you can find something that you enjoy in their brands. So this is the Siete grain-free tortilla chip. We love eating this. I do some sort of taco night, Taco Tuesday, something like that every single week. Sometimes we'll do chips, sometimes we'll do some other things, but we really like these. They're a great snack to have just to dip with salsa. If you're missing chips and salsa, that's a good go-to. The next thing that I got at Costco, which I just picked these up and I was like, oh, let's see, because I love the other brand. I'll show you what I mean first. So I get this every single week, at least 1 to 2 bags. In my area, they're just a little under, I want to say they're $13.99. Sometimes, once in a while, these go on sale. But I absolutely love these. You're going to get about 44 to 46 chicken links. They're fully cooked. The ingredients are amazing. Chicken, water, sea salt, spices, organic lemon peel powder. They're just absolutely delicious. My son eats these every single morning. I eat these every single morning. Love that. But the Jones Farm brand also had chicken meatballs, which I was super excited to see. And there is a giant bag of them. They cost the same amount. The ingredients are amazing. Chicken, water, sea salt, spices, lemon peel powder, dried garlic, and dried parsley. They're certified gluten-free and they are absolutely delicious. So love these. And you can do so many different things with those meatballs, which is what I love, because they don't really have a strong flavor. So once you heat them up, you can pop some sauce on top of them, which is what we did, and we just ate it like that. So many great options for this, for meals when you just do not feel like cooking. Love that. We've got some baby spinach. Okay, so one of the next things that I love to get, if you've watched the grocery haul here before, then you know that we absolutely love to get their giant pack of their organic pasture-raised eggs. Sam's also has them. Aldi also has a great brand. Aldi's actually has one of my favorites. I will link that video of one of the Aldi hauls that I've done with their pasture-raised eggs. Excellent. They're just higher in so many beneficial nutrients and vitamins. And if you're eating eggs, please don't throw out the egg yolk, because it has choline and vitamin A, and it is absolutely vitamin D, and it is so amazing for our bodies. Next up, I like to get their riced cauliflower. And this is our real food, and we have already eaten some of these things, but I absolutely love to get this because there's 4 giant bags in one, and it feeds a crowd. I think it's about $7.99 in my area, but again, I will put the price somewhere on here. And all it is organic riced cauliflower. That's it. Great for stir fries. One of the other things I love to get is this giant bag of carrots, which will last us a month or so. And carrots are amazing because they last for like 3 months or so in your refrigerator. They're great to have raw on like a charcuterie board. They're great to have as a snack. We love to snack on carrots. They're great to put in a salad and shave them, and chicken salad. They're amazing with roasted chicken, and they're so good for our guts. So you might buy like probiotics, and it'll say including prebiotic fiber, and all that is what the gut bugs like to eat. I hate saying the word bugs, but that's what our microbiome needs to continue to be well. It needs to be well so we can be well also. And they love to eat fibers from foods, especially from vegetables. So things like broccoli, the stalk of the broccoli, things like carrots, So they love to eat fiber that is real and whole from real food. They actually help us digest it, and in the process of that, it removes some of the endotoxin and some of the bad bacteria that's in our guts. So we want to eat things like this. Amazing for you. It's also great in soup. Find a way to eat a carrot if you can eat a carrot, right? And also it has beta carotene. So just a great option. It's a giant bag. I want to say it's under $5 for it, and you can get so many different meals out of it, and it lasts such a long time. Again, with things that last a long time, and if you've ever seen the video before, you know we eat a lot of potatoes, and Yukon Gold are our favorite, or I might just say gold potatoes. I want to say these were $7 or $8 a bag, something like that. But you're getting 10 pounds of gold potatoes. They work really, really well for things like roasted chicken, in soups. For mashed potatoes, they're amazing. And it's just such a good filling side where you don't have to worry about having grains and things like that. The next thing that I love to get from there, again, we have already opened these and ate these. We ate these for lunch yesterday. And these are their, you're gonna get 15 in a bag. I wanna say it's about 20 or 25 or $26. They're 100% grass fed, and the patties are huge. They don't shrink a lot, and they are absolutely delicious. So it's usually up to here, but we have already gotten down on some of these. But grass fed burgers, such an amazing, it's so easy to just pop these in the air fryer and have a meal, or pop these on the grill, or even pan fry them. I've even put them in the oven and done it that way. So spinach, this giant bin is about $4 or so, and my husband likes to take these and put these in his shakes. I also like to chop these up, and if you've ever seen some of my meal idea videos, I like to chop this up and put this in pasta sauce, and my family never ever they don't even know. They just think, I don't know if they think it's basil or what, but I'm putting heaping handfuls of chopped spinach in there, and it works for so many different other meals. If you eat salad, you might want some of this, but that's just such a great option and a great price. Next up, great options and great prices. This is $9.57, and this is the triple pack of their chicken legs. And then I just buy chicken thighs from another store, because the thighs typically, I like to have a bone in. I love boneless, skinless chicken thighs, but I love a bone and some skin on my chicken. So this is just such a great, great option. And again, you're getting this giant triple pack of chicken. Okay, so next up, I'm sharing everything that I got from Sprouts, and absolutely have been falling in love with their produce and with their meat section, just because of just how fresh everything is. And it's, I guess it's called Sprouts Farmers Market for a reason, but I just think that they have great prices for the quality that you're getting. And my favorite thing to get from there is snacks and produce and meat. So that's what I'm going to be sharing right now. Love, love, love. Like I said, I like to get my chicken thighs with the bone and the skin on it. So I picked up their organic free range chicken thighs, and there were 4 of these in the pack for about $10. And then I also picked up their grass-fed beef ranch steaks, and I love that for stir fries. And that's a tip. If you see like stir fry meat and things like that, many times it's cheaper to just get a really, really thin cut of flank steak or breakfast steak, or even the thin sliced sirloin. And then you can just take some kitchen shears, you can cut that up yourself and make your own stir fry or your fajitas, and that's the way that I like to use that. So $10 may seem like a lot for these 2 thin slices of meat, but what I like to do is I like to actually pair this with chicken to stretch it out a little bit more. I'll share a video of what I'm talking about as far as what I've done with that, but that is a way to keep the price down as well as feed a lot of people, and you're still getting a really, really great cut of meat. The next thing that I love to get from there is snacks. And I've shared these before, but they are worth sharing again. These, again, my husband says they don't taste like cheese, but they taste amazing. And this is the queso kettle cooked potato chips. And then we have the plain sea salt. The sea salt and vinegar is also amazing, and they're not super spicy. But what we love about these is that they are cooked in avocado oil, which is an oil that has a high smoke point. So we don't have to worry about it creating inflammation in our bodies and free radicals and oxidative stress and all those things. There's a podcast episode I did on that too. I'm going to share the produce that I got from Sprouts. I love their produce. So I got some more golden beets and a bunch of these. There's 3 in this bunch. Was $2.79. I'll find the receipt and I'll put the price on the screen. So this is great that you can juice beets, you can put them in soup, you can roast them, you can saute them, you can just shave them and put them on a salad, which is what I like to do with them. Add a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt, pepper, and they are super tasty. Also, I'm a huge fan of fresh cilantro. I know some people have a gene that makes this taste like soap to them. I actually have a good friend who will not touch anything that has cilantro because she said it tastes like soap. Comment below if cilantro tastes like soap to you. I'm very curious. I'm obsessed with cilantro. I love it. And a bunch of organic cilantro from Sprouts was $1.99. Every single week, I get 2 bunches of their gorgeous and delicious and amazing collards. I make collard greens in the Instant Pot every single week. And the next thing that I got from Sprouts, Saturday morning is like you have a bigger breakfast in the morning. Maybe that's just us, but my son and my husband look forward to it. They like to have the Jones chicken sausage, maybe some scrambled eggs, and these. So these are the Birch Benders, and this is the grain-free toaster waffles. These have water, tiger nut flour, tapioca, starch, sunflower oil, which isn't great, but it has blueberries, eggs, organic coconut flour, and it has baking soda and salt in it. So there are the ingredients if you are interested. I know I like to know what I'm about to eat. I want to say a box of these was $5.79 in my area. I think that these are pretty pricey, but on the weekends, instead of going through a drive-through somewhere and getting a biscuit or something like that, when you don't eat gluten or you don't eat, you know, typical wheat, that's just not an option for us. So what we like to do is get something where we can have breakfast at home. I also make some grain-free pancakes that are really delicious, but that is such a great way to just have something for breakfast and you don't have to necessarily cook. Just throw some of those chicken sausages in the microwave, which is what we like to do, and then we have this, and you can make some eggs at the side, and literally breakfast can take 5 minutes, and you can have a breakfast spread for, you know, you think about it, it's not really expensive. My husband and my son like to cover theirs with peanut butter and then a little bit of a drizzle of maple syrup. Sometimes they put sliced bananas. Either way, I think that these are really good. They're not like a fluffy waffle, they're more of like a crisp waffle, and I think that they're delicious. So those are some of the things that I absolutely love to get from Sprouts and from Costco. These have turned into essentials for us, as well as just the fun things. Like these are so fun and so delicious. I'm gonna work on a recipe to, I'll talk about that in another video, but there's so many options that are available now if you're gluten-free and dairy-free that don't have to be packed with a bunch of random or gross or junk ingredients that a lot of us really shouldn't be eating, whether you're gluten-free or not. And these are more whole food or whole ingredient options as opposed to a bunch of like rice flour and a bunch of corn flour or insoluble corn stuff and all these fillers that can really agitate our stomach lining. So these are the things that I got this week. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope that it was helpful. Let me know what your favorite grocery stores are to shop at, and let me know of any items that I should be aware of, because I'm always looking out for things that are like grain-free, that are healthy, and that are whole food ingredients. Until next time, your life matters. What you do with it matters. So what will you steward well? Peace.